What's up, guys? You know who I am. I don't know who you are, but in case I do know who you are, hi, how are you doing? Today's unboxing video is going to be on the Federal Signal LP-4 electronic piezo sounder. This sounder is capable of producing up to 28 different tones, both, all having varying frequencies. And I got this on eBay for $15, which was quite a steal because these things usually go for around $50 brand new from Galco or any other really big industrial electronics store. And apparently the seller says this is in the original box, so it's in the Federal Signal box when they got it purchased. So whether or not it's actually in that is up to scrutiny because I haven't seen it yet. So first going to go ahead and pop this open. This did take a while to actually get to my house because it kind of got a little lost in shipment. Meaning it came here from, I believe, West Virginia, and I live in California, so it was about maybe 3-5 days to actually get in California. And then once it did, it went to Santa Clarita, then to Pasadena. Then it said it was being delivered in Pasadena, which makes no sense because I don't live in Pasadena. And then from Pasadena, it went to Glendale, which is where I live. Then went from Glendale back to Santa Clarita. So it went in a total loop, pretty much. And it got stuck in that loop for about 5 days. It was actually stuck going back and forth between Glendale and Pasadena and La Crescenta. I mean, not La Crescenta. La Cañada, or Santa Clarita, actually, I mean, not La Cañada. It kept on getting stuck between that time period, or that location for some reason. But it's here now, it just got here in the mail, so I'm just trying to crack it open. This is really hard to do with one hand. I really should get a tripod for this, so that this doesn't just screw around when I'm trying to open this. Alright, that's sufficient enough, I guess. Okay. And I actually have to give kudos to the seller, because the seller did actually ship this 30 minutes after I purchased it. So that's pretty awesome of him. So that's just some stuffing material. Just some crumpled up paper. That away. And then here's the actual box. Okay, so it is in the original box. That's kind of nice. There you go. It's got the Federal Signal Corporation logo on the box. This is the Signal division, obviously, and tells you what product it is. This is the LP4. This is the 28 tone model. And the 9 through 28 actually tells you what voltage it is, but it also has 28 different tones you can select. This is the white color, and there's the series. It's Series C, so it's one of the newer series. It makes no sense. So it's one of the newer series of these sounders, which is quite nice. And we're actually going to take it up, open it up, and see the first impressions of it. Okay, so here it is. There's the bottom of the sounder. There it actually is right there. It's actually quite big. It's a lot bigger than I expected it to be. As it says, it's got the LP4 streamline on the side. And what this piezo sounder is usually used for is just all-around paging. So, say, for end of shift or begin of shift, or something like that, I guess you can say. Or if say a heavy equipment or some machine is turned on and is in use, this, say, will be sounding to alert personnel that there's a heavy machine that is in operation. And it also is sometimes used for fire signals, except it doesn't come in the white version. You get the red version for fire signals. So yeah, I like that a lot. It's quite compact. I mean, it's supposed to be streamlined, so it's supposed to be really small, but there's my hand on it. And I actually kind of have big hands, but let me get something else to compare with. Here's a soda can. There's the Coca-Cola seasonal soda can. So it's not very big. It's pretty small. which is nice. And as you can see, it came with the sounder and the bass for it. This bass has got none of the knockouts knocked out on it, except for this one, which is actually, I think it's supposed to be taken out anyway when you first get the device, which is cool. Nothing different about that. This is not the weatherproof base, though. This base is only good for, say, mounting to, like, say, a wall or something like that. This is actually going to be mounted on my bed, and it's going to be my alarm clock for waking me up, which is going to be kind of annoying, but at the same time, pretty awesome. So, as you can see at the back, there's the dip switches for selecting your different tones. And this actually has the capability of selecting 2 tones at once, or 2 tones. So you can say you have 1 tone set when you bridge across, say, that contact and this contact, that's 1 tone. If you got bridging across that contact and the bottom contact, one of those contacts, it'll play the 2nd tone. So, and then this little potentiometer on the side, there's actually, it's either a potentiometer or a variable cap, I'm not really sure, I think it's a pot actually. And this is for actually adjusting the volume. And then, as I said, these dip switches are for selecting the tone, and right now, the only one that's on is, well, actually I should say it's off is 4. So, after consulting the manual, we'll see what tone has been selected. Alright, and after consulting the included manual, I can see that the tone that has been selected is the sweep, which can be variable, or it's obviously it goes up and down sweeping tone. And that is at 800 Hz to 970 Hz at 1 Hz. So the sweep that actually goes through is 1 Hz. So, you know, obviously 1 sweep per second. And then there's the waveform of it. That's a sawtooth waveform, as you can see right there. Sorry if you couldn't see that before. That's what's been selected right there, the sweep. So, primary tone 3. So, and right here it says Roshni, which is actually Roshni, which is kind of ironic. Roshni is actually a different sounder manufacturer. Roshni designs the sounders in like the UK, and if there's any people from the UK watching this video, you probably recognize this sounder quite familiarly, because this is pretty much just a rebranded Roshni sounder. And in fact, I actually can feel the Roshni logo underneath the Federal Signal sticker that's on top of it, which is kind of funny. So apparently Federal Signal didn't design this, they just took the design from the Roshni and pretty much just copied it. Bad Federal Signal. But that doesn't really matter. I just wanted a sounder, and then I found one that said Federal Signal on it, so I was like, oh, whatever, let's get that one. And there actually is quite a lot of tones you can choose. As I said, there's 28 different tones. Actually, that was more than that. There's actually 32 different tones you can choose, which is quite freaking awesome. And they all vary. So there's a square wave, which is alternating, obviously. That goes from 800 to 970 at 2 Hertz. And then there's multiple that are just sawtooth with a greater delay between each tone. And then there goes down to pulses, so intermittent, which I guess you would call it. Yeah, you call it intermittent, which I believe is what this calls it as well. Yeah, there's intermittent, like right there. There also happens to be slow whoop, so you can make it do almost like police siren kind of sounds. And then there is another intermittent, so it's 13 seconds off, and 6.5 Hertz one's actually on. It's kind of interesting. So, yeah. There's not very much on here. This tells us about the installation instructions. So it's not too much. It's in multiple languages. I believe it goes from Spanish to French to German, I think, as well. So, yeah. All in all, a very interesting product. If you actually can find one of these on eBay, definitely purchase one. I mean, I haven't used it yet, but it's always great to have one. I mean, I'm going to be, well, if you're a collector of Federal Signal products, and if you're just kind of a whore when it comes to sirens and loud, annoying devices, definitely pick one of these up. I mean, they're not very cheap. I mean, well, they're not very expensive on eBay, but they're quite a nominal price range if you want to get one. So, thanks for watching this unboxing. Comment, rate, subscribe. Don't only do that stuff, but it helped me out a lot. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care.